Hey guys, welcome back to another video on rowletdesu. So I'm back with another video, but this time it's going to be a Procreate tutorial because I actually haven't done a Procreate tutorial in over a year basically, because the last one I did was the symmetry one with like butterflies and things, and then before that it was the marble aesthetics one, and I think that's my most popular video. So thank you guys so much. And I thought I would do it again, another Procreate tutorial in memory of that video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own Tokyo Untold fan art. This is basically my rendition. This design that I think I thought to myself. I haven't seen anyone do this in this style before, so I'm very proud of this. And I'm going to show you guys how to make this as well. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is your iPad. Obviously, this is the iPad 2018. If you were wondering which model I have. So yeah, this is the 2018 one. And yes, this is I think this is the only non-pro iPad that you can get with Procreate. So it's very fortunate that I have this because the pros are quite expensive. So if you want a more cheaper purchase, then I'll go for this one, like this model. And then you'll need your Apple Pencil, and if you don't have one, then you can also use a stylus, but I find it easier to use this. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna go into gallery, and then or just open up Procreate if you don't have it open yet, and then a new canvas. I think this one I used a square one, and I also made a separate one for a wallpaper, which was a different and a much more wider aspect ratio canvas thing. So yeah, for this one I'm just going to do a square canvas. So we're going to start by going to your layers over here and then selecting your background colour. Now I use like almost a dark purplish blue in this like region. I don't know if the camera picks it up correctly, but I can also put the color tag up on the screen if you want the exact color. But I'm gonna go for this one, like a very like muted dark blue. What's the color tag? Okay, the color tag is 201C3D. And I'll just put that up on the screen in case you want, like I said, the exact color. Any color will do, but I just go for a dark purple blue. And then, okay, we're gonna start now. So the first layer is that weird like grid, but then it's a bit distorted and pushed and swirled around. That's to make the effect of like a swimming pool. So I just made like a watery tile effect from like swimming pool inspiration. So we're gonna start with our first layer, and we're gonna choose our brushes. The brush I used was in textures, and I used the grid one, so just so that I don't have to draw the lines manually and everything, because the grid one basically just draws the grid out for you if you wave your brush around. So the colour I did was sort of a light blue, but in this video I'm going to do a gradient, so it'll be a light blue on this side and then it might fade in to maybe a light purple on this side. So you're going to take your Apple Pencil, or stylus actually, and then using your grid brush, you're just basically going to fill the whole square canvas with this grid, and make sure it's the highest size. Yeah, mine's the highest size. The highest size of brush, I mean. So yeah, we've just filled the whole canvas with this cool looking grid thing. Oh, and one more step in between. You need to duplicate it in the layer section, and then select the bottom one, so this one over here, and then you're going to go into adjustments, and you're going to choose Gaussian blur. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if I'm not, so that I actually pronounce it correctly, but I say Gaussian. That sounds correct. But yeah, go into Gaussian blur, and you're basically just gonna slide it just a tiny bit so that we can create sort of a soft glow effect and a cloud effect behind the top one. So basically it looks like the lines are glowing, I just thought I would put that there just to like touch it up a little bit, and then I will just merge the layers. So basically just pinch the 2 layers together. Then to make the gradient, you're gonna have to swipe right with 2 fingers to activate alpha lock, which is where you can draw on the grid and you can draw like inside the lines of the grid and it won't like spill through. So you're gonna choose your other color for the other side of the gradient. I'll just do light purple. Oh, it picks up as blue on the camera. Okay, now it's a bit purple. Yeah, I'll just do light purple, and then I'm just gonna, oh yeah, choose your other brush to create the gradient. I'm just gonna do studio pen, and then you're just gonna draw on it, I guess, but make sure it's a high size so that it won't take as long. But you're just gonna draw wherever you want to draw it, because it will be blurred so that it won't be that obvious. But I'll just draw it around here, I guess. Okay, that will be fine, I guess. And then you're going to go into adjustments again, Gaussian blur, and then just blur it like that. There we go. And you've basically got your gradient for the grids thing. So that's that's the first part. And then the next part we have to undo aqua, no, not aqua, what? You have to deactivate alpha lock so that we can swirl up our grid lines. So you're going to go into liquify, and you're gonna, I use the push option actually, and I'll use size 64. This is correct? Yeah, that's correct. So basically what you're going to do is, yeah, you have the push option, and then you're basically just going to swirl your pen around the screen, on your canvas I mean. So then it creates this really weird like spacey, futuristic retro style thing, and it's like a little bit distorted, and it kind of looks like it's underwater. So yeah, it's very simple, the first part. So now that we've got our little watery effect, oh, and by the way, it looks a bit more faded because I turned down the opacity just a little bit to like 75% or something like that, so it doesn't stand out, and then you can see the letters that we're going to put on now actually. So we're not actually going to draw them because that will take way too much time. So I'm just gonna, yeah, add text. So go into actions, which is that like spanner thing on the top right next to gallery. So go into actions, and then there should be add text. So we're gonna click that, and we're just gonna put Tokyo Untold because that's what the art is based on. So that's that. It's a little bit purple. And then what you're gonna do is this big blue button over here that says edit style. You're gonna press on that, and you have all of these little text option things that you can customize your text with, and your fonts and everything, and your style, and also kerning and all that other stuff. So the font that I used for this specific art it's called Lordish, and I found it on dafont.com. I'll link the font down below in the description, so you can download it yourself and use it, but you can also use any font. But I decided that this font would fit the aesthetic for the art. So that's what Lordish looks like. It's very like grungy and medieval, but I really like it. So we're going to change the size actually, so it's quite big, and yeah, okay, I'll make it, oh no, okay, there, oh, oops. Okay, that's that. You can also use this option, which is where it unfills the text, but I didn't really like it on this art, so I'm just going to keep it filled. No caps because that just looks really weird. So yeah, we're going to press done, and that is basically our title, but we're not done like customizing it yet. So you go into layers, and you're going to tap on the text layer, and you're going to press rasterize, which basically just turns it into like an item and not a text layer, just like as if you've drawn it. So we have our thing. So basically we're going to move it around now, like this. So I'll just try and center it with the magnetics. Okay, that should be fine. I'm not sure if it's in the center completely, but it seems it's in the center area. And then we're gonna, double finger swipe again for the alpha lock. And then we're gonna create another gradient which follows the pattern of the wavy thing behind it. So I'll just choose my dark blue again, and then I'll just draw on it. So it's a little bit, make sure the two colors still like appear together. Okay, that should be fine. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, there, that should be fine. And then, oh, why is it zoomed out so much? And then Gaussian blur, and then just blur it. So there you've got your gradient. This is a little bit different from the one that I showed you, but that's because I'm just trying to experiment with different colors and everything. So yeah, this time I'm going for light blue and sort of a cotton candy pink or purple. So yeah, we've got this. So now it's sort of in the center, or actually just like move it down a little bit. Okay, now it's in the center. We can spice it up a little bit more just because a plain text would be a little bit boring. First thing we're going to do is try and make it slanted instead of straight, because slanted will, I guess, give it more of a cool effect on the page. So we're going to go into transform. All of the transform options are on there's like cursor icon next to, oh, it's 2 away from the adjustments thing. It basically looks like the pointer on your computer, and you're going to choose distort, which is the third option. Basically we're just gonna, yeah, with distort you can like distort the perspectives and everything. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like. Reset. And the one that I did was, you're gonna go over to the left side, and then yeah, the left middle, and just tilt it a little bit, just like that. Okay, there. And then just center it again. So I'll just go into uniform, and yeah, this is the first layer of our text. And just a few more things to like spice up the text a little bit more. We're gonna add a glow effect. So the glow effect is what we did with the wavy thing, but just with the text. So we're gonna duplicate, choose the bottom layer of the 2 text ones, and then Gaussian blur, and then just blur it, and hopefully, oh, okay, it's not showing up, I'm not sure why. Oh, it's because it's on alpha lock, so remember to undo alpha lock so that you can blur it properly. Oh no. Okay, Gaussian blur. Okay, there we go. Okay, I blurred it a little too much, but there should be some sort of glow effect popping up. Maybe I should zoom in. Yeah, there should be a little glow effect. And then I can just duplicate this again, just to like accentuate the glow, but then I'll just turn down this one a little bit. Okay, there we go. So here we have our first glow thing. Oh, and if you want to spice things up and decorate things just a little bit more, I realized that you can also add another layer, that's the last layer actually, and put it on top. And you're going to go to your brush library, and which one is it? Oh yeah, luminance, go to luminance, and then choose light leak, which is this one over here. And then you're just going to draw in different sections faintly over your canvas. Maybe just like create a space effect sort of, or a cloudy effect, and then I might just add Nebula for the purposes of this video, just to see what it looks like, because I haven't actually used this. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. So there you have it. There is your finished, very simple Tokyo Untold artwork. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create my Tokyo Untold Season 2/Season 1 artwork. Also maybe learning some new techniques that were featured in this video. I used the neon and the gradient thing, and also like the liquefy effect for the water tile things. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Oh, it's a bit sideways. Huge thumbs up, and also subscribe if you enjoy watching videos on my channel. I'll definitely make more Procreate videos in the future, just to boost the series a little bit. So yeah, that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!